When I look at all the facets that make up the defensive side of the ball, I think I'm great in every facet that makes up that side of the ball. And so I think I'm the best defender to ever play in the NBA. And I stand by that. I'll put myself up against anyone.
Yeah, and he should be thrown in jail. They should they should have put a case on his butt for saying that out loud. Skip, Draymond Green is not a top 20 defender.
All time.
Yeah. And Skip, the guys that I got in front of Draymond, I didn't put Mr. Russell, Bill Russell. I didn't put Havlicek. I didn't put Clyde Frazier because I didn't see them play.
You didn't put Bill Russell?
I didn't put it because I didn't see him play.
You got to just do it on reputation, on legend.
Skip,
go ahead.
Is he better than Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, Dwight Howard, Dikembe Mutombo, Tim Duncan, and Ben Wallace?
No.
Okay, let's go forwards. Dennis Rodman, Kawhi Leonard, Scottie Pippen, Kevin Garnett, Bobby Jones. He better than any of those.
I can't believe you put Bobby Jones in there.
I remember Bobby Jones.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, let's go guards. Is he better than Michael Jordan, Garrett Payton, Kobe Bryant, Sidney Moncrief, Michael Cooper, Bruce Bowen, Alvin Robertson, or Tony Allen? So which one of those guys, Draymond Green, is better than? That's 19 guys.
You got 19 there?
That's 19.
Okay.
And I left off Mr. Russell. I left off Havlicek. I left off Clyde Frazier. And he says he's the greatest all time? Man, Draymond on Flocker. He ain't even smoking that good stuff out here. He on Flocker. He crazy.
Oh, to your point, I think I can go to 25 pretty easily.
Well, see, you probably saw. I know you saw John Havlicek and Clyde Frazier play. I didn't, but they were better than he was.
I've seen a lot of Draymond Green, and there was a reason that he was the 5th pick in the second round, not in the first round, but in the second round. He's not an explosive athlete. He is highly skilled, and I think what he was trying to say in the clip we just saw, he does it with his mind even more than he does his body because he tries to be in the right place at the right time, and I give him high marks for that. But as far as dominating a game defensively, again, you're not even in the same breath. Let's just start with this fact. He has won 1 Defensive Player of the Year, just 1. Okay, let's start with the fact that Dikembe and Ben Wallace won 4.
Right.
So right there, I don't. You put Dikembe in?
I put Dikembe in, yeah.
Okay, so that's 4. So no. Dwight Howard, all-time great, won 3 of these awards.
Consecutive.
Okay. Now let's go to 2-time winners. We got Hakeem that you put in. Did you put Kawhi in?
I put Kawhi in.
Thank you. Alonzo Mourning won 2 of these.
I forgot Mourning.
Okay. He won 2. Rudy Gobert has won 2. Sidney Moncrief won 2.
Yeah, I put him in there.
2.
Yes, with Milwaukee. I remember Sidney Moncrief.
Mark Eaton won 2 Defensive Players of the Year.
I didn't put him in there.
And Mark Eaton's like 7'4".
He was, yes.
So it's hard to argue with 7'4" because he just dominated. He just blocked everything you wanted to throw up in the lane. Okay, now we go back to your list, and let's start with the guy who took first exception, who is Tony Allen. I just want people to remember, Kobe Bryant always said, my toughest defender was Tony Allen.
That's good enough for me.
That's all you need.
That's good enough
Case
for me.
closed. Next question.
Right. I mean, a lot of people might say foolish, but you have to have the blinders on in order to be Draymond Green. You don't get to go from a second-round pick to a truly great player on a championship team. And let's not forget, he came a play or 2 away from winning Finals MVP in 2016. Had the Cavs not pulled that out, Draymond was going to be the MVP of that series. And it's not just for his offense, obviously, in that game. It's his defense. This dude can't go create his own shot like the elite players. He can play some point forward, but he ain't LeBron James at the point forward, obviously. He's not a shooter. He's not the fastest. He doesn't jump the highest, but he believes in himself. And that quote shows you the kind of attitude he has to have in order to elevate himself to the position he is. Guys, the fact of the matter is, Stephen A., we saw a guy in a previous era occupy the same role defensively for teams about the same size who was clearly a better defender than Draymond Green, Dennis Rodman.
That when we think about some of the greats, think about Michael Jordan, think about Kobe Bryant, think about Kawhi Leonard in this day and age, think about the Paul Georges of the world, think about the Alvin Robinsons back in the day, the Joe Dumars and others. Listen, I just look at him and I just say to myself, I didn't consider him a better defender than some of those guys. I certainly didn't consider him a better defender than Dennis Rodman. Now, there are some people that will sit up there and challenge me on that because of Draymond Green's on-ball defensive ability, and I get out of that. But overall, in terms of his defensive prowess, I've watched him enough. I've seen him enough. He's definitely an elite defender. But right now, I'm not sure he's the best defender in the game today next to Ben Simmons of the Philadelphia 76ers. I think we got to look at Ben Simmons. I mean, we got to think about that for a second here.